Roșia Montana is sitting on a gold mine. More than 300 tons of the metal lie in the surrounding mountains, most of it recoverable and worth about $10 billion. The Roșia Montana Gold Corporation wants to mine it. It says it'll spend more than half the proceeds in the Romanian economy or in direct taxes and royalties to the government. That should be music to the ears of Zino Cornea, a local retiree who made his living in the mining industry, but he is strongly opposed.
Acest proiect ar distruge mediul.
This project will destroy the environment. More than 250 hectares of forest will be cut. These mountains you see around us will be turned into pits half a kilometer deep. Infertile soil will be dumped into the valleys. When I worked in mining, exploitation was rational. What the company is proposing is a savage exploitation.
The company says it'll dig up 12 square kilometers, a pinprick on the map, but the world to these inhabitants. If mining proceeds, this town and the 4 surrounding hillsides will be razed and strip mined. Activists say that is an unacceptable environmental cost, especially since Roșia Montana Gold Corporation plans to use cyanide to extract the gold from its ore, a highly poisonous substance responsible for Romania's worst environmental catastrophe 13 years ago. That's when a reservoir of cyanide-laced mud broke, poisoning wildlife for hundreds of kilometers along the Tisa and Danube rivers. The company says an environmental catastrophe is already underway here. Open pits and rock dumps left when mining was abandoned 7 years ago are leaching heavy metals.
We have a lot of acid mine drainage, which is quite very pollutant for the area. We're talking about very high concentrations of cadmium and arsenic going straight into the river system. So basically, what we're proposing is not only the mining, but it's also cleaning up the area and having a lot better environment by the end of the mining project.
The company says it'll chemically neutralize the cyanide it uses and re-landscape the area, but public opinion is divided. Last August, Prime Minister Victor Ponta tabled a fast-track law for Roșia Montana in Parliament. That sparked anti-mining protests around the country, so the government is taking the bill back to the drawing board. Meanwhile, Roșia Montana Gold Corporation is growing restless. It hasn't extracted an ounce of gold since it was formed 16 years ago. Its cash flow depends entirely on shareholder faith. With the project snarled up in politics for a decade, that faith and the value it brings are corroding. Psaropoulos, Al Jazeera, in the western Carpathian Mountains of Romania.